Owner-operator shenanigans. Cold weather and trucks don't like each other, especially electronics. So I got some battery issues. I don't know what it is yet. We're going to find out. Let's find out together, I guess. I just have a feeling they're weak. They're about a year old. That's all I get out of batteries. I really should switch to AGMs, but they're so expensive, man. And which is why I'm home on a Wednesday. God's good to me. I was able to, my batteries aren't dead yet. They're still working okay. They'll start the truck okay. They just don't have a lot of reserve. So what was happening is my APU was kicking on. It'd run for 45 minutes, be off for 15 and kick on again because I had the bunk heater running, my sleep machine and fridge and stuff. But usually it'll go for 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours without having to kick on. So we got an issue. Either got some corrosion, which I doubt, because I just replaced all the jumpers and everything this summer because of corrosion issues. But the batteries I bought December of 23, so a year and a month ago or so. That's about all I get out of these starting batteries. But thank God I was able to rearrange my schedule, make it home, get to spend a nice night with the wife. And then I'm going to go back out. I was able to get a short. I already went up to Chicago, down to by Indianapolis, over to St. Louis, made one loop. And then I got a load about 30 miles from the house. And then tomorrow when I get going again, I'm going to go grab a load out of Blytheville, just go back to St. Louis. Little run, but pays like $700 or something, $600. Finish up the week. Maybe I can load something out of St. Louis coming home, going south. Bring it home for the weekend. We'll see how that plays out. But the great thing is I can get batteries for $83 at the Freightliner dealer here in town. And I have my tax exemption, of course, my Missouri tax exemption set up with them. I got to do a video on that. I was trying to tell somebody about that the other day. But when I was up in Chicago, and it shouldn't surprise me, man, this world is vultures and thieves. I called around to the Loves, the TA, and all the truck shops. I got enough tools I could change the batteries in a parking lot. Wouldn't be fun in 10-degree weather, but I could do it. But they want anywhere from $180 to $220 for that $80 battery. And you know dang well they're getting them for the same price as Freightliner, most likely. So they're just raping and pillaging truck drivers because that's what they do. And I'm sure the owner of the truck stops and the owner of Loves is laughing it up on his yacht somewhere. That's the world we live in. Almost looks like that tire's low. Probably not. So anyway, we'll pull them apart tonight and we'll go get some new ones in the morning. Look at my truck, covered in salt. I'm gonna wash that off. Also change a fuel filter and then get back on the road. All right. First, I'm going to go to the bathroom and get a beer. While I do that, I think I got some dash cam footage for you guys to show you the paradise I was in all day yesterday. A lot of trucks shutting down. And that's a good idea. If you're not comfortable, pull over. It's not worth stacking the truck up. But I'm from Idaho, and I used to run from Spokane, Washington to Missoula, Montana in blizzards all the time. So, ain't nothing for me. We just kept on rolling. So you check that out, and then we'll be back to get these steps off and take a look-see. All right, see you, bye. All right, guys, not seeing any corrosion. Everything looks good, and that's not surprising because I just replaced all these jumpers, and I'm going to show you what to check for on that. Because I thought the batteries went bad 6 months after I got them. It turned out these jumpers were so corroded, not on the outside, I'll show you where to look, that all the batteries weren't connected up together. But anyways, not seeing anything back here. Also, this video will be good in case I forget how it was. I can look look over the video. Ha! Because I'll be putting these back together tomorrow. So, pretty simple. I take all this stuff off and zip tie them together. But I might forget. What the heck has he got going there? Oh, he welded something on there. He was telling me about that. He redid a wire, my mechanic. So I'll pull these apart and we'll load test them. Really, you should let them sit overnight before you load test them. But we'll see what they read. And they read marginal. We'll do it again in the morning. But I have this feeling that one or two of these are just done. And anyway, like I said, I get about a year out of them. They're $83 for these. I should switch to AGMs, but those are at my dealer up here. God, I'd hate to see what those are at a truck stop, but they're $231. So that cost me over $1,000 for, right? Yeah, over $1,000 for 4 of them. And since I just paid all my taxes for Missouri, bought the wife a new ride, had to pay $5,800 worth of sales tax on that, plus a big chunk down. I just don't want to spend another $1,000. Hey, pretty nice though. I got my little heater. No, my shop's not heated. Good Lord, it costs $1 million to insulate and heat this shop. But this little buddy heater, that's doing good. Got a beer. It's like 40 degrees. That's a whole lot better than 10 degrees up in Chicago. Trying to do this in a parking lot. So let's pull it apart and take a look-see. We'll be back. All right, guys, and take your negatives off first. See how I zip tie them together so I know which goes where? Pretty simple. And then you pull your positives off. You could do it the other way, but I found with me anyways, pulling the positives off over there, if I hit the wrench or whatever on this metal, I arc stuff and it's just not good. You don't want to short out a computer. So I pull my negatives off here. And this is what I was talking about. May not be corrosion. Let's see if I can get that to sit there. There may not be corrosion right here. I didn't have any, but you take a screwdriver and put it under that plastic and stick it all the way up here and see what you pull out. I can't do it with one hand, but if you pull out green stuff, just throw these away. They're cheap, and that was my problem. So that's a new one. I think these are all new. He's got that one zip tied there for some reason, so we'll just leave it. And this is another new one, just a couple months old. They're like 10 bucks, so if they get corroded up in here, they don't transfer the juice correctly. Instead of running off 4 batteries, you're running off 2, 3, who knows what. So, all right, let me get the other side. I'll pull the bar out, and then we'll get going. I might just pull the bar out first. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Oh, and side note, these are 9/16 and 5/8. Pretty standard, right? Whew, I had to turn that heater down, man. It's toasting in here, so. All right, let's pull these apart and see what we see. Just want to let you know, 9/16, 5/8, pretty standard. All right, see you, bye. All right, guys, we got the batteries out. I used my multimeter to check the surface voltage, and they were all 12.6 to 12.8, about where they should be. A couple of these are weak. In fact, I should move this. I'll try to find the weaker one. It's reading about that on my meter here. Now this tester is really only for 1,000 cranking amps. These are 1,100. So it should read a little higher than it's reading, but when I put it under a load, she's sucking down right next to that weak really quick. Back there she goes into the weak. Okay, so they're marginal. They're just losing their reserve capacity. So that's why I should use AGMs. But anyways, they're a year old, time to go. Let me see if I could find the weak one. One of these was weaker than the other. But we're just gonna take them up and replace them tomorrow. All right, see you, bye. All right, there we go. A little smoke coming out of there because it's cold, but this one, she goes right to the weak really quick. So time for new ones. All right, that's all I know. The night is young though. It's only 6 o'clock. I'm gonna get this fuel filter done. And get, yeah, that's it. I'll get the fuel filter done. Then I'll just have to put batteries in the truck tomorrow and then spray off all this salt and we'll get back on the road. All right, see you, bye. Cruising along, got that filter done. I was getting some restriction on it. I carry these with me, and I could do that in a parking lot. I think I did that on a video for you guys. But hey, I'm home. I'd rather do it in the shop in case that valve gets broke or something, you know, I can go get another one. And yeah, plus I got my pretty helper in here. The boss. This is what owner-operators do on their time off. I'm trying to hurry up so we can go up to the store. I had to fill that up with some washer fluid. I want to check that air filter real quick because it's about due. I might blow it out. Then I'm going to take a shower and we're going to go get my boys some baseball cleats. And then in the morning, I'm going to run up and get new batteries. Put them in. I'm going to get the pressure washer out. What a mess. Salt all over Ellie Mae. I'm going to hose the truck and trailer off. And we're going to go load a coil. Another coil. Coil number, what? 10,000? Anyways. All right. Owner-operator shenanigans. See you, bye. Anyways, hey, bonus footage. I'm just checking my air filter. As you can see, it's really dirty. I'm gonna spin it around and blow it out. But it's clean there. What you wanna make sure, and I'm checking it, checked it a couple times because this is an Amazon cheap one. The PACCAR one's like $200. This is like 80 bucks, but it's working great. See in there? That's the clean side. You don't want that side to look like that side, right? Clean. That's the part that goes to the motor. Dirty. That's where the air comes in. Dirty. Clean. It's doing its job. So I'm gonna take it, set it under the door there, and take my blower and blow this way and blow all the dirt out. But another 20,000 or so, I need to replace that. All right, bonus footage. Owner-operator shenanigans. Pro tip, you won't be able to see it because it's dark, but I put this here against the garage door because the blower will just blow that filter. You'll be chasing it like a cat chases its tail. That's the clean side. You're gonna blow it that way. Clean it out a little bit. All right? Find a hack to hold it. Or get one of your buddies that ain't real bright and say, hey, hold this. Ha ha ha. You won't be your buddy for long. All right, see ya. All right, that's a wrap. Easy day. My day started at 6 a.m. It's only 7 o'clock. Oh, barely a 13-hour day. I'm getting soft. So, yeah, owner-operator stuff, man. You got to deal with it. Got to be half crazy to do this gig, right? But, you know, a little bit to puff your chest out and be proud of when you overcome obstacles. So just part of the deal. And I am blessed, guys. God is good to me. I mean, look, I'm working inside a shop. I got a heater, music, tools. Now I've been there. I've rolled around in gravel, freezing, spitting snow, raining on you doing this crap. And, you know, that's where you start. You work your way up to this or go further, whatever. So I am thankful. I want to show you something. This stuff pisses me off, man. There's no end to what corporations will do to try to make money and fool a customer. This is absurd. I don't even know why they did this. Some Google in a cubicle thought, we'll trick them. We'll get them to think it's the windshield washer fluid that's good to, 20 below, which is always blue. Blue is always the one that's 20 below, has been my whole life. I couldn't figure out, why is my squirters freezing up? It's only like, 8 degrees. Should be working fine. Well, I figured out why. Let me show you. This is crazy. It never ends, man. It's a constant kick in the gonads. Check this out. I just figured it out when I went over to get it. Luckily, I didn't pour more in there, so I'm going to stop. Make sure you read the labels. Check this out. So I got a bunch over here, right? Blue. Thinking, okay, the blue stuff, that's always good to minus 20. Has been my whole life. Oh, no. Thank you, Super Tech and LA's totally awesome windshield washer fluid suckers. Look at this. It's good to 32 degrees. Zippity freaking doodle. Water's good to 32 degrees. This is not like any got no soap in it or nothing. They just put some blue dye in there and charge you extra because you thought you're grabbing the good stuff. Same thing with these jerks. Down here, where does it say it? Oh, right here. For summer use only, 32 degrees. And why'd you paint it? Why'd you put blue in there? Suckers. God, man, it never ends. I tell you. It's always something, man. Always. This world's an evil place, man. But Jesus is coming. We got it made. All right. We'll go in there, take a quick shower. Now that my work is done, till tomorrow when I get new batteries and get on back on the road, I'm gonna go take a shower and we're gonna go get the boys some baseball cleats. Maybe we'll go out to eat or something. I don't know. We'll do some family stuff. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. Well, good morning. Back at it. I went to load test those batteries today. My load tester is not working. Cheap Harbor Freight one. Oh, but all the battery voltages are reading pretty low. 12.5, 12.6, so they're done. So we loaded them up in the company vehicle. And we are gonna go get a lot of reading on AGM batteries, but after talking to my mechanic, he said that trapped in a battery box in the summer, they overheat. So he said that when he worked at Freightliner, they worked good for a while until they started enclosing the battery boxes. Mine's enclosed. I mean, it's not perfect, but he says they can't breathe and cool down, they go bad. But he has batteries for 105, which is 20 bucks more, but he said he'll warranty them for 2 years. So he'll just swap me out every year if I keep having issues. So that'll help me. All right. I'm gonna go do running around and then get going eventually. See you in a bit. All right, we're putting the batteries in. These are probably the same, but TRP, yeah, whatever. They even say right on them somewhere. I don't remember. 24-month warranty. So that's better than I get at the Freightliner. What do we got there? 1170 full cranking amps? Is that what that is? Or I don't know. I'll read on that there. Hey, trick. This is actually the negative side. But I took these plastic caps and I put them over here. So when I'm trying to get this bar in and moving stuff around, I'm not arcing it. And if not, put a piece of tape. All right. So we'll get this bolted up and see you in a minute. Ah, battery's done. If I didn't mention it, I got old shop rags in between each battery. That just helps keep them from banging together, right? I mean, my bar should hold them. It shouldn't go anywhere, but just in case, throw some old shop rags in between. All right, let's put the cover on this, steps back on. See if we can do something about this big old mess. All right, see you in a minute. Battery's done. Fuel filters. Let's see if we can clean old Ellie Mae up, huh? Big old mess. Even back on the trailer. Not. Well, she ain't ready for the truck show or nothing. It took about an hour with the pressure washer and at least blew all the salt off. Got that a little bit neutralized. Oh, and I did stop and get some -20 windshield washer fluid. See, it's blue. Oh, that's the other one. Back to my rant on that. So, all right, she's cleaned up. We're gonna go take a shower. We're gonna go load a coil. Yay. Thanks for hanging out for whatever this video was. I don't know. Battery ranting, windshield washer stuff, whatever. All right, guys, God bless you. Hope it entertained you. Bye now.